Guess it was 18,365. Hey, all right. I think I'm broadcasting live here. I just wanted to capture that paper trade. So the Bitcoin futures. I just did a video here today about getting back involved in Bitcoin futures, but I'm going to paper trade it for probably a month or a little bit more. I have deposited the money in Interactive Broker so I can get involved, but this is a pretty big contract. Anyhow, we're gapping up $1,465, and I was long from about 17,000, and so I'll have to reconstruct this. I definitely didn't get a full $7,000 out of that sucker, because I believe the value. No, I pretty much did. I think the value of this account was 147, so the equity now is 154. So anyway, let's reconstruct this over here. It was a pretty textbook trade for the strategy and setup. So we had extreme turn buy on the 4-hour. This was Thanksgiving, the big old sell-off that happened here. We got symmetrical double bottoms. So I actually bought it on Friday at, again, around 17,000, somewhere in there, because I bought full Bitcoin. I bought two full Bitcoins. And it's the first time I bought a full Bitcoin in, well, since it was about 5,100. So that's a while ago. Where was it? 5,100. We're looking at the futures contract here. I think it was back in the summertime. Alrighty, so that was about it. And then look at the visible range POC here, right at 17,000. So that's a buy no matter what this instrument is. You can watch the previous video. Again, I'm broadcasting this live. I'm probably only going to broadcast for about 5-10 minutes here. I just wanted to capture everything. Let's take a quick look at our existing positions. So everything's gapping up here. All the futures are gapping up, and at least gold's up a little bit, so that's nice. Crude oil and bonds down a little bit. Currency's up a little bit. So everything is up and away here. I'm actually going to offer off
order submitted
here on the micros.
Order submitted.
You generally don't want to do this right off the bat. You want to give it
Order
about
filled.
20-30 minutes. We've seen these moves continue. Look at the Russell's kind of lagging. Russell's definitely lagging. So there we go. We're short here. I'm going to short another one at 342s.
Order
and
filled.
then I have to log in here and add a few over here on our managed accounts. Okay. All right, so I just got short MES, and I'm going to short the whole complex
Order
here. I'm going to short the
order
Dow as
filled.
well. MNQ, and do an add there at 342. Keep in mind that off these opens, we got a decent gap up, 42 bips, about 50 points on this NASDAQ. That's going to keep our volatility band still pretty compressed. All right, let's see. Is it going to let me log in here? Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, I believe I'm short 5. I hope not. I think maybe 3 to 5. 3 to 5 over here, and I'm going to add 2. These are all-time highs, NASDAQ. NASDAQ's probably going to about 12,500, 12,450, which will be double tops from, yeah. Ooh. Short 2. Okay, so could be worse. I'm going to sell 2 more. Let's see why that's taken so long to go through.
Order placed.
Good. And I'm going to sell 1 more to put on our 5, but that's going to be at, let's just take a quick look here. Yeah, 360. 360. All right, we'll do that. Sell 1. I'm going to put this GTC. All right,
Order
there
placed.
we go. Those are gold contracts over there, and then here, this should be up a teeny bit. Do we have 5? We have 3. Okay. Yeah, see, average cost on this 1821. So we're kind of to the pain here. 1784. Yeah, we're up a little bit more from that. Alrighty. Okay, that's going to be it. I just wanted to capture this Bitcoin trade. This was the one I wanted to capture. So see what's possible. Bitcoin futures up 8%. So in the previous video, you can watch it here on the channel when I end this broadcast. It was called Trading Bitcoin Futures. I just mentioned the opportunity that I believe we're going to have in 2021 and beyond in both trading and investing in Bitcoin, and specifically looking for a very small percentage of folks, because the margin requirements for Bitcoin futures are pretty hefty, because the contract size is pretty hefty. It represents 5 Bitcoin. So paper trading it over here on TradingView is a good way to get used to the tick increment and the size, and then ultimately you have to understand if you are ever going to trade a Bitcoin future live, everything that's involved in actually doing that. But look at this big old gap here. Bitcoin futures and Bitcoin, or Bitcoin is, I believe, the only underlying instrument of any kind that trades 24/7, whereas the futures are going to close from Friday to Sunday evening open. So that's why you got this big old hunkin' gap here. All right, I'll end the broadcast right here. If you're over here on YouTube and you're enjoying this content, hit the like and subscribe button. You'll be notified next time I do a live broadcast like this, which I don't do very often, but might look to do a little bit more in the future as soon as we get a big enough audience where it makes sense and I'm not just here talking to myself. All right, have a good rest of the Sunday evening. For those of you who are TDG Total Access members or Futures on Fire Pro Trade Room members, we'll see you in the trade room tomorrow bright and early, 6:05 Pacific Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of the day and the Sunday evening football game. Trade like you mean it. Thanks.